I'm so nervous. There's somebody here. I don't know what to do.
Should I give you dirty looks?
That'll warm me up. I miss you. Hello, my name is Sunny, and today is October 23rd, whatever it is. And yesterday was my birthday, so I took the day off. So I'm a little one day late on reviewing last week. We're 3 weeks into Stitchery Witchery. We've got 1 week left, and that's amazing. And the thing is gonna start. Yeah, Dad's home. But other than Dad being here, I have a guest for today. Decided to do things a little bit differently. I have Kenna. Hello. Hello. Hi. I've been kind of tracking some of the things that she's been doing on the blog, and so here's the face and hair of the lovely beast herself.
Hi, I'm Kenna. I don't do a lot of camera work that most of you honest folk would probably see.
So you've been doing Stitchery Witchery with us this month. What have you done so far?
I haven't gotten as much done because, you know, I found out about this 2 days before it was going to happen, so I had just enough time to scrape together and go spend a crap ton of money on new supplies.
I love that excuse, right?
Yeah, I do.
There's a new challenge. Let's like buy stuff.
My husband's like, so did you get any laundry done? I was like, no, but I got this stuff, like, you know, got most of this done. I'm stubborn ass. I feel like I have to draw it out all by hand first, so that takes a lot of time. And then this last week we spent a week. I went down to my mom's and the crazy lady to help bake 400 cupcakes for a wedding. So I'm sick of frosting, but I did get some little sketches out for, and these are actually gonna be like thank you gifts for people. But I don't think they know of this yet. They won't until it's too late, so it's great. And
so
then
you talk down your designs, but I love them because
okay.
you have a sense of whimsy to them, and I like that you're doing it by hand.
Yeah, I don't know. I just feel like I know what I'm doing better if I do it by hand first. Like,
and in your same vein, I did some by hand the other day because I just couldn't be bothered to sit down at the computer and try to work things out.
Yeah, but I have been putting off this whole month. Like, I actually started this just before October, but since I started this, and it's kind of your fault, I haven't really worked on it at all, other than fixing the spelling error that I had already stitched in there.
I feel bad I didn't catch it. Oh my god.
Yeah, you of all people.
I know, right?
Here's what I have so far that I actually have to finish before I start anything for next week. Hopefully I'll have a finished thing.
I assumed you would be working on this for most of the month.
No, actually I didn't. You know, I'm just like you. Like, oh hey, here's what I'm supposed to be doing. I'm gonna do all these other things.
But let's focus on the shiny new stuff.
Yes, yes. So, friend is getting married on the 29th, and I wish I'm gonna send you a picture of their save the date card, because
She sent me.
Oh,
I got an invitation.
Are you going?
I can't make it.
Okay.
So I didn't RSVP.
Okay, good. Alright, because she asked me, and then I just kind of assumed no, because I just kind of assumed.
I was hoping to go earlier this year.
Yeah.
I was planning on trying to make it.
Yeah. Okay. Alright. So anyway, but they're getting married, and super cute. You can cut that thing, that magnet in there. Did you get the magnet or the save the date?
I don't know. I'll have to look.
Okay, I'll send you a picture of it. Anyway, super cute because, you know, he's a fucking whiz at like anything anything drawing. Like he can do it. He's a wizard, just a fucking wizard. And she's his little muse. Probably, I don't know. So anyway, so here we. Yeah, I have. It's obviously supposed to be in that 8-bit style, and I had to go through and figure out the fucking font for the name, and it's a bigger pain in the ass than you think. I kind of regret doing this one by hand. The computer would have been a lot easier. I could have just kind of copied and pasted some of those images in there. But hey, you know,
I've done letters by hand before, and when I did your towels for your wedding.
Yeah, I loved those.
I did those by hand. I just found some graph paper and I charted it all out, and but I'm surrounded by graph paper at work, so.
Oh.
Day 15 is gonna be really cute. It's so sweet.
It's actually quite small. I'm using this bigger hoop because I don't want it to get creased when I place it in the frame, because the frame is a little bit bigger than the ones that I've been using lately, so I just wanted to make sure that there were no creases. Day 16 is done. It started off a little rough. I had to basically redo this entire leaf, and then once I finished it the second time I realized there's still something wrong with it, but it's good enough. And then the rest of it went by so quickly that I didn't have time to film anything else on it. It was a pretty quick stitch, and it's super tiny. I'm using another one of these larger hoops, simply because that's all I had on hand. It's so cute. Day 17. This is actually, as much as I'm going to do of this pattern, because the pattern itself is going to be actually quite big because I just got carried away. But the frame that I want to put this in is a little bit small, and so I'm just going to stop here and it'll be perfect for the little frame. And I'm excited to actually do this pattern on a pretty square fabric next time. The weave and weft is a lot different on this fabric, and I probably should have gone 3 threads in this direction instead of just 2, because 2 in this direction is a little bit wide. So it's a little squished, but that's alright. It would be so cute when I actually do the full design. Yay! So show us what you've been doing this week.
Okay, well, I mean,
Not a lot of stitching because you've been helping your mom baking, but you did some designs.
Yeah, I think you did a little preview on this one.
Yeah.
So
we got the kitty cat.
yeah, I got the kitty cat. All of a sudden, I'm discovering how much fun silhouette things could possibly be. So, woo, there we go. That's gonna be a gift for somebody. This one, she seems to really like.
I have a problem with Christmas stuff right now.
Yeah, I know you're a little obsessed. I've seen some of your things. You're insane. And then this one was adorable because, again, I spent, like, you know, the past freaking week baking. So this one is gonna be for my other friend.
It's adorable.
Yeah. Probably gonna, all the frames that I bought for them were just plain back frames. I'm probably gonna have to go back and buy, like, nicer frames to go with these things. So that's kind of, and that's like the hardest part to this, not just the actual like stitching of this crap, is I don't have frames set up. Miss, I've been buying frames for the last 10 years.
No, only 2.
Whatever. You know, I
don't know what I'm gonna do like next year for Stitchery Witchery because I won't have a backlog of, so I might just buy a bunch of little tiny
yeah. I'm also thinking about some of the, this whole Stitchery Witchery thing is actually pretty convenient for me because, like, with the whole alphabet thing that I'm doing, because I'm thinking if people actually like them, and if you do, that'd be great. And I actually get my stuff like set up. I'm thinking about those letters that I do, making some of them into stitch kits. So like
those are
other
pretty
people,
popular.
yeah,
I've seen a lot of stitch
and like
kits.
I mean, it would be so like if I saw that, I'd be like, oh, it's so much easier. Like I'll just buy all this crap and do it, and I'm like, yay! So I'm thinking about maybe trying, like, if people would be interested in that, that'd be really cool. Or if I could just send it to you already made and you could tell me if it's actually doable or not. Because when I'm cross-stitching, apparently I'm like adding in and taking things out, and then I get lost, and so I don't know if, like...
Oh, you're adjusting the pattern as you go?
I adjust the pattern as I go, and I try to remember to do it, which is hard. I mean, which makes it a little bit easier, because it's like, even if I did it on the computer, I wouldn't...
I've done that for a couple of my my designs this year, is I have kind of adjusted them as I've gone along, which means before I can list them for sale, I have to go back through and make sure that they're adjusted.
Yeah, so you're gonna be my...
I'm a test subject?
Yes, you're my test.
Yes.
As long as I get to read your shit for NaNoWriMo, by the way. Yeah. No, that's pretty much kind of like all I've been doing, is putting off important adult things. And
my fault.
Yeah. And then getting those done. It's been a lot of fun because I've gotten a lot better at just the whole thing.
I found I've gotten faster.
Yeah, I have. Like well, I mean, I'm not, she's insane. She does 20, 22
It's
linen.
small.
Like, she's doing, I'm, smallest I do is, right now, is like 16. Like, that's as small as I get. Like, no. Yeah, this is ridiculous.
She's complaining about how small I stitch, and it's quite small.
Well, complaining, complimenting, like...
This is one I just finished. I love it. But yes, it is very small, but I'm so used to stitching this small now that going back to my big project, which is like a 16 or a 14,
oh my god,
it's like a dream. I'll be stitching so fast on that.
because I don't actually go and research anything. I just jump in and do it.
I tend to do that too.
That's
That's one thing I'm looking forward to learning more about is the best practices on how to stitch to get all your stitches looking beautiful and even. I know there's those techniques out there. I've just not looked into them. I've just been interested in learning other things at this point.
Yeah. And because so I'm even going to try, and this is probably, I don't know if this is a good thing or a bad thing. Some people might watch this and roll their eyes and go, oh my god, what a moron. But I'm thinking next time I'm just going to stick, because I typically use 3 threads when I'm in between 14 and 18 count, depending, you know. So I'm going to take the 2 threads, and then whether it's metallic or a super shiny one, and then I'm going to go through with just a single one on top so that I have all my metallics, because it does tend to twist. So I'm going to try that. And if this is like a duh moment, like, you know, when you're walking you probably should, you know, put one foot in front of the other kind of a moment, like obvious.
Maybe that's how it's supposed to be.
But yeah, you know.
I don't know.
Or if it's just like, no, that's never going to work, you're, you know, you might as well just blast yourself in the face.
It's a good experiment to see if it works.
So that would be nice. I can't just not have metallic thread in there. It's a pain in the ass to use, but hey!
So, I've heard it's so hard, which is why I've avoided using...
It kinks. Yeah. And I don't know of any real tricks to not do it, because you gotta be careful because it just knots up so easy.
I've heard suggestions from other stitchers to wait to do your metallics until the very end, because it just kind of gets nasty looking as you're working through your project.
A little bit.
Yeah.
But my problem is I use it as an outline, and then I like to fill everything else. I don't know, I've used so many damn metallics, and then those super, super shiny ones, they're so pretty, but again, they pull and they knot up so much that you can't actually have a big long thread. You have to do, like, I'm finding that I need to do those in shorter spans.
Yeah.
So these are the stitches that I did this week. I'm not able to finish them and put them in frames. I ran out of fusible interfacing, so here, these are the 7 that I did this week. These 2 are my favorites. I think I'm like really, really ready for Christmas. My stitching helper has come by and decided she wants to help. Yeah? What do you do, baby?
What are you... like, I know your goal, like, the goal of, like, Stitchery Witchery was to, make some shit, get some shit done, so it's easier later on, also, because, you know, just to get the ball moving, but how are you wrapping your month up?
I still have to make the designs for this coming week. I haven't really sat down and done those yet. I'm in the very early stages of moving later this, like, kind of about a month or so.
Again, why make it easy?
Yeah, it's kind of a last second thing. Anyway, I didn't anticipate that kind of hurdle, but I think I can manage that just fine. So I have to sit down and get some of those designs done. I've got the first 2 worked out, but that's basically yesterday and today. So I need to stitch those. So those, I need to work on those this week and get those framed up, and then we'll have the finale video at the end. And I do want to mention, very briefly, the last video I'm going to have, no! Hey! We're gonna have, I'm gonna have a giveaway on my finale video for Stitchery Witchery, and that'll run for a few days, and then somebody, whoever wins, gets their choice of like 2 or 3 of the finished stitches that I've done this week.
Except for the sugar skull, that one's mine.
No!
Yes, it's mine. No, it's mine.
It's available.
No, it's mine. It's mine. It's mine. Seriously.
When is your birthday?
It's in May, but Back off.
Maybe I'll have to make you another one.
Well, then it'll have to be bigger.
Maybe I'll make you a bigger one.
Okay, and I want a purple frame, so make sure those color schemes work. But if you're smart, you'll just play it safe.
So that'll be starting on next weekend when I do my video when it goes up. That's when the giveaway starts. But I just wanted to mention it this way, so you keep tuned for the next video. In between this video and next one, I'm going to be doing my designs. Check the blog. I'll keep updating that as regularly as I possibly can, and I'm going to have maybe hopefully some of her stuff on.
Hopefully, I'm gonna try and I'm basically gonna try and like either stitch all of the designs that I've actually done for this, not like counting that, and then
plus the wedding thing.
Well, the wedding thing doesn't really, but all the extra designs that I've actually designed during the month. I started that technically before the month, so
I know, but
I wanna try and get those others stitched, and then like eventually I'll just go and I'll just buy all frames for that, like go and get them framed, like go find the frames, because I ain't paying for that. That crap is expensive. I used to do that for
doing just the little ones.
So so hopefully I can get all that done with all the other crap that I have to do next week. There's a lot of adulting.
Oh, it's so hard being an adult.
You know what? For real adults, it's not. It's for people who pretend to adult. It's actually really weird.
And now that I turned 30 yesterday, there's no way for me to say, I'm still a child. I am officially way into adulthood.
We're in our 30s now.
Okay.
Alright.
Yeah.
Just
before we leave, I wanted to mention this beautiful scarf. She does knitting and other stuff other than cross stitch. She's a crafter extraordinaire.
Not really, but I'm a jack of all trades to get out of doing chores kind of girl. This was actually, it's called the Bifrost Cowl. I cannot remember the girl who did it, but she's on Ravelry, so if you type in Bifrost Cowl, or scarf, it's great. She actually has kits available, but my friends and I did this one. She actually bundled up all the mini skeins and sent them to us, and we did it, and I actually finished something, so, which is a very not often thing. Again.
That's why I was so glad that you wanted to join this challenge.
It does. And I did get so much more done than I would have, you know? Yeah. Although I probably would have finished that thing. Probably would have finished that.
Work on that.
That's all I'm working on, so we'll probably work on that during lunch.
Good.
Speaking of lunch.
Yes, it's about time to go.
Yeah.
Thank you so much for watching this week. I'm so glad to have my bestie here. And,
get to touch your face. Okay.
I was hoping that she would be here for the finale, but that didn't quite work out.
No.
So I will see you next week for another update, and she will see you on the blog.
Alright, bye! Oh, but now it says recording.
Yeah!
Okay. Alright.
You're okay.
Well, that means I gotta come back in and just like scratch your head a little bit. There you go. Oh, you like that?
I'm gonna go.
You can say hi to your dad? Alright. I'm gonna do some weird stuff on camera.
We can pause it if you want.